Thomas Rotherham College, centre number 36461, Unit 19, Acting Styles. Daisy pulls it off.
Alexandra De Silva, 5322, playing Belinda.
Charlotte Cooper, 26628, playing Alice Fitzpatrick.
Isabella Hobson, 0504, playing Daisy Meredith.
Megan Badkin, 5063, playing Claire Beaumont.
Chloe Jackson, 5582, playing Sybil Burlington.
Ashley Screeton, 6029, playing Monica Smithers.
Kia Burke, 5177, playing Trixie Martin.
Keith Dillon, Marvin Anissa, 5767, playing the father and the teacher.
Charlie Bauer, 5144, playing Mr. Gibson.
Father, I'm going to Grangewood.
Yes, indeed, that's splendid. I'm so glad and proud.
I hope I make a success of it.
You will. You've made it this far.
I'll have a good education. I'll pass my exams. And then I'll find a job as a teacher. And perhaps I'll buy that cottage you've always wanted.
Well, the train, Daisy. Otherwise, find yourself standing at the platform and the train steaming off without you.
Right after, Father. I'll be dying to know what you're all doing back at home.
God bless you, Daisy. I know you do absolutely splendidly. And I can say more proud, if that's even possible. And remember, Daisy, keep your chin up. Never do anything mean or unended to anyone. You may find boarding school quite strange, perhaps difficult. But as long as you treat everyone straight, you'll go through.
What utter rot you taught Sybil? Not all elementary school kids live in filthy hovels with thieving fathers and drunken slushy mothers. Take a walk through Esher any day, and if this Daisy Meredith is brave enough to win a scholarship to Grangewood, she deserves the right to a good education as the rest of us there.
But don't you see, Belinda, that if this Meredith girl proves a success, then Grangewood will lose all the type of person that's made it into the type of school it is today. I heard several girls and teachers last term saying how unhappy they were about the scheme.
Even Mr. Gibson?
Mr. Gibson will soon see sense when exam standards drop and girls leave and Grangewood loses every sports trophy it's ever won. Hockey and tennis aren't taught in elementary school.
How frightful.
Back in Grangewood School, I see.
Yeah.
I don't recall having seen you. No, it's my first term actually. Well, I'm sure you'd be tremendously happy with us. Grangewood is the jolliest school in England. Claire Beaumont, by the way. Sit. Daisy Meredith. Daisy Meredith. Yes, it's my first term actually. Of course. You must be the girl that won the scholarship. The first of many such girls, I hope. That's the spirit today. But there are a few silly little watchers in the school who aren't too keen on scholarship pupils being admitted. I'd lie low if I were you, for the first month or so, until I've got used to the idea of being made flesh. Look up, child. The last one quite decent girls in the fall. You poor girl. Jolly well hope so.
Claire, old girl.
Come in. The school is only 5 minutes away. You'll find it easy enough. Just follow the others. Chin up, kidding. Claire. See you later, I expect.
Heavenly, isn't it?
I'm knocked over entirely.
Trixie Martin. I say, aren't you a new bug? I mean, girl.
Yes, Daisy Meredith.
Daisy Meredith.
I'm going to be in Act 4.
Oh, jubilate! That's my form. Perhaps we could have desks next to one another. One can have an uncommonly good time at Grangewood. I say, are you fond of setting up stunts?
Trixie Martin! Mitch wants to come see you at once. She's in a fearful mood about something. Oh, dash it! Mother's probably forgot to name tag my new socks.
See what you expect, Daisy.
I say I've not seen you here before. Yes, Daisy Meredith.
Daisy, the scholarship girl.
Yes, that's
Ever been
right.
to school before?
Yes,
Read and write, can you?
What on?
Elementary school girls are new breed here at Grangewood. I've never been in the position to meet one. Mummy and Daddy are frightfully particular about that kind of thing. I mean, one has to be. One would do anything for money. Oh, by the way, Mr. Gibson, I'd like to see your students on their first day.
Oh, really?
Up this staircase, first door on the right.
On the right!
Thank you.
Right.
I've got to see Mr. Gibson.
Alice Fitzpatrick.
Daisy Meredith.
Someone playing a trick on you?
Yeah.
I'll take you myself to Mr. Gibson.
Daisy Meredith, Mom. I mean, Sir. I mean, Mr. Gibson.
Welcome to Grangewood, my dear. How very pleased we are to have you. Much will be expected of you, Daisy, both morally and intellectually. But based on the scholastic reports I have, and based on the person I see sat in front of me, I am sure you will fulfil all expectations. I trust you will enjoy it here, Daisy, and follow the true motto of Grangewood, which is that of the Beaumont family, whose ancestral home this is. Honesta quam magna. How great a noble thing. Well, I trust you'll settle in quickly. Well, run along.
Thank you, Mr. Gibson.
Honestly, Monica, it's the absolute limit. Not only do we have to suffer the girl in the same form room, but we have to share the unpolluted air of our dormitory with her as well. Not to mention that tiresome little wretch Trixie Martin. And it's one of the nicest dormies in the school.
Have you noticed, Sybil, how chummy Trixie is with Meredith girl?
Yes, we must put a stop to that. For the sake of Grangewood. Honesta quam magna.
Hello, Sybil, Monica. Daisy here.
Who?
You know, Daisy Meredith.
The scholarship girl.
That's right, Daisy Meredith.
Trixie, if you really care for Grangewood and wish to maintain its tone and its reputation on the playing field, not to mention the good name of the upper four, you will cease your friendship with Daisy Meredith.
Why?
Scholarship girls are different from us. They are poor. Perhaps not intellectually, but certainly morally.
Well, perhaps they should be given a chance to rise above their poorness.
And what will happen to us? To Grangewood? To England? The Empire? We have to accept, Trixie, that different classes of people exist in this world.
You are an unspeakable snob, Sybil. I've heard all about the meeting you've held in the common room. Give Daisy a perfectly ghastly time of it so she'll want to leave Grangewood. Well, I for one won't have part of such a thoroughly horrid scheme. Daisy is a capital girl. She got here through brains, not money. And I mean to stick by her.
Silly little rotter.
Well, I for one think you're right, Sybil.
Thank you, Monica. It's a sad thing when there are only 2 people in an entire school who actually care about it. I'll take my cocoa to bed, I think.
And me.
Who, may I ask, put that in my bed?
Your bed?
Yes.
I'm afraid it was I who put the frog into your bed, thinking it was Trixie's bed.
Just the sort of behaviour one expects from a scholarship.
I was the one who put the hairbrush in your bed, Monica, thinking it was Daisy's.
Typical.
Only ragging, nothing to pour the vials of wrath about. Daisy, our 2 new dormy mates, Snibble Burlington and Monica Smithers.
Sybil.
Hello.
Monica, Sybil, allow me to introduce Daisy Meredith, the newest ornament of the upper fourth. Scooter and us, Daisy, not get our cocoa otherwise.
So yesterday I saw that scholarship girl, Trixie Martin.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning, Mr. Gibson.
Now, girls, open your poetry books, please, at page number 55. We are going to read Ye Mariners of England, a naval ode by Thomas Campbell. Daisy, Daisy Meredith, could you read first for us, please? Stand out at the front.
Ye Marinas of England.
Girls, please! I will not have this giggling during my lesson. The holidays finished yesterday, and you are here to work. Thank you, Daisy, an excellent read. You may return to your seat. Belinda, will you, Daisy?
Yeah.
Come here, please. What on earth is that on your skirt?
It's chalk, Mr. Gibson.
Well, brush it off then. Why on earth you've got chalk all over you, I cannot imagine. Please remember, Daisy, you are not in elementary school anymore. You may return to your seat. And what is this on your seat, Daisy?
But it isn't.
I shall confiscate this. Comic books are dreadful rags, and they are confined to the common room. Normally I would give you an order mark for such an offence, but as you're new I shall let you off. There is a list outside on the notice board of the school rules, and I suggest you take a note of reading them. Girls, I shall see you soon. Belinda, take charge, please.
Yes, Mr. Gibson.
I'd like to thank whoever was responsible for nearly getting me an order mark.
First time you've ever kept quiet without a teacher in the room, Monica.
Tip for tap.
And Sybil, stunts are fine as long as one's allowed one's victim in a hole.
Is your friend incapable of speaking for herself? No, just speechless at some people's meanness.
As captain of form, I kindly ask you to chuck all this talking and get down somewhere before a teacher comes along and hears us.
I say, Sybil, isn't Meredith a name of Welsh origin?
I do believe it is,
My
Monica.
father says that the Welsh keep their house back in their holes.
Why are you being so beastly to me? Are elementary school kids incapable of taking a joke?
Chuck it, Sybil. You really are being pretty hateful. This is Daisy's first morning here. We should be showing her what Grangewood girls are about, not acting like a pack of mean cats. And I, for one, won't stand to hear her called an elementary school kid. She's one of us now, scholarship or not.
You needn't be so beastly, Belinda. I refuse to discuss the matter further. Okay, Belinda, you form your own little gallery of plaster saints, but you'll soon see whether I'm right or not. All of you.
Oh, shut up, Snibble!